Everyone's Derrick Broze. I'm here in Vegas for Freedom Fest, and I'm talking to, well, somebody that I've admired from a distance for a while because of your support for new emerging technologies, specifically Bitcoin and blockchain. But Mr. Patrick Byrne, did I say that right?
Byrne.
Byrne, okay.
Derrick,
well,
nice to have you.
Of course, you're the CEO of Overstock, and you've got your hands, I think, in a number of different projects and areas. You just gave a speech here in front of a packed room of people who are interested in finance, interested in freedom, obviously, talking about what you think is one of the solutions going forward. And could you just give the audience a little bit of what your talk focused on?
Sure. That it is that society has all kinds of institutions that we've come to understand we can trust or not trust to various degrees. A lot of those institutions can be replaced by blockchain. And so we're going to be able to achieve trust, but without relying on institutions that have betrayed us in different ways over time.
Absolutely. And so you were one of the first companies to embrace blockchain and Bitcoin by accepting Bitcoin in your business. What was the impetus to doing that? What brought you on board with that?
Really, I'm pro-freedom. It was about seeing the opportunities for blockchain. It isn't Bitcoin itself, it's how blockchain is going to change society.
Absolutely, I would agree with that. And obviously, just since Bitcoin's emergence in 2008, we've already seen blockchain being used in a number of different ways. And you played a clip of Alan Greenspan. Now we've got some of the banks investigating blockchain, seeing how they can use it. But obviously, what you're talking about, and I think what your speech focused on, is not just how we can replace the same systems we have with blockchain and continue on our way, but how there is a disruptive power that comes along with this technology.
Right.
Disruptive to the...
There's all kinds of methods of expropriation that are built into the system in different places as it exists. They're talking financial system or whatever. And because they're not trustworthy, they're not honest. And on blockchain, you can make immutable, honest systems. And so people who make their livelihood or in one way or another live off grifts against society are going to have a real hard time of it with blockchain. I think we're going to discover we can squeeze a lot of parasitism out of different parts of society.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that you mentioned that some people see us getting towards some would say a trustless society, right? Where trust isn't necessary because the cryptography takes care of that. The blockchain itself cannot be, it's immutable. It can't be hacked. People can't, get into it, and so that can remove the necessity for either third parties like government regulation agencies or even for the two of us to trust each other. If we have a blockchain, we can trust the blockchain, right? Is that kind of what you were communicating?
Exactly.
Here?
That it means that instead of having to trust people, we just have to trust the laws of mathematics to do their job. And to make systems that can't be penetrated or beat. And I'd much rather trust mathematics because, the people have shown a lot of troubles going on in the United States has to do, I think, with various forms of corruption is a big word, but the political process has gotten bent. And now we can change it. We can go to a world where we don't have to trust those actors anymore. We can trust mathematics.
People have talked about blockchain voting and things of that sort.
For example, I think the voting system actually does have a lot of noise in it. I think that the blockchain voting system, I think that the voting system, I think that there's a lot of fraud, a couple percent fraud. And all that can be eliminated. It's kind of funny to see people scramble against eliminating fraud in voting. Like they scramble for arguments as to why we shouldn't be doing that. But
well, like any new emerging technology, people are kind of like we're in the very early days of blockchain, so we don't what it's going to turn our world into. We'll see, and hopefully it's for the better. Do you have any advice or thoughts on? Are there any other cryptos that you yourself are interested that you've dipped into?
Ravencoin.
Ravencoin?
I'll give you a Ravencoin.
Okay.
Do you know about Ravencoin yet?
No.
I think it's Bitcoin 3.0.
Okay. Well, can I throw one back your way?
Sure.
Obviously, I'm here with Smart Cash. I think that I would definitely recommend. We'll send you some details on it. Smart Cash is the next level.
Card.
Yeah, I got your card, so I'll send you some info.
Okay.
And what's your hat about? Is that what does it say?
Make America Grateful.
Grateful again. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time.